Two PlayStation 4 National Premier League's Queensland clubs battled it out on Tuesday night at Cleveland Showgrounds in Redlands. It was the Westfield FFA Cup Round 7 preliminary rounds, facing off Redlands United against Brisbane Strikers for a place on the national stage. These sides met in the league only a couple of weeks ago, with Strikers guilty of missing a host of chances. No such wastefulness this time around. Jason McQuarrie earning possession in the attacking third. A delightful finish over the top of Brendan White. Brisbane Strikers won to the good inside the quarter hour, and wasn't McQuarrie excited? Less than 10 minutes later and McQuarrie was at it again, this time shaking off a defender. He found Fraser Hills on the burst. A composed finish past White. Brisbane Strikers 2 goals ahead inside the opening half hour, 1 foot into the national round of 32. Trent Clulow's been a force to be reckoned with this year for Strikers, and he called upon White to make a save with this audacious long-range effort. The hosts looked to pull a goal back before half-time as Lyndon Dykes sent this header flashing across the face of goal, while Clulow once again displayed his wiles as he found the target. White with a tip save around the post, keeping the margin at 2 goals at half-time. The half-time team talk had an immediate effect on the hosts. Elliot Ronto winning possession inside the opening minute of the half. He fed Dykes, a nice finish. Redlands pulling a goal back, the score now 2-1. Spurred into action, the Strikers' reply was almost immediate. That man McQuarrie again, an absolute screamer of a finish. And the Brisbane Strikers now 3-1 ahead after 51 minutes. But you can never have too much breathing room in a cup tie, and Strikers soon proved the fact. Cameron Draper finding Clulow at the far post. He turned it home, the score now 4-1, and the Strikers apparently cruising to victory. But the Red Devils weren't going to give this one up without a fight. Player coach Graham Fife with a scintillating run. A quick 1-2 with Ronto. He then fed on to Igor Say Jose. A smart finish, and the Red Devils right back in it. The score now 4-2. 10 minutes later, and an unlikely comeback was gathering momentum. James Donnelly's clearance picked up by Dykes on halfway. He beat his defender. Under heavy pressure, he slotted home the finish. Redlands now to within a goal. The score 4-3 with 12 minutes remaining. Redlands pushed for that equaliser, and there were plenty of nervous moments for Michael Weir in the Strikers' goal, but he was holding firm. Clulow had a late chance to put the game beyond doubt and ease the worries of the Strikers' faithful, but he sent it over the crossbar. A pair of final late chances for Redlands, but there was no way through. In the end, Brisbane Strikers qualifying for the Westfield FFA Cup round of 32 for a second straight year. 4-3 winners in an absolute classic cup encounter. Braces to McQuarrie and Dykes, but it's the Colombian attacker from the Strikers who's our man of the match. Don't just wait for the highlights, get on down to your local ground, support your club. Brisbane Strikers back in action in the PlayStation 4 National Premier League's Queensland. They take on Brisbane City in a capital city derby. That match Saturday night at 6 PM at Perry Park. While at the same time, Redlands fans can get their football fix as the Red Devils travel to Walter Park to take on the league-leading Moreton Bay United. It's going to be an absolute cracker. That match, 6 PM on Saturday. You have been watching a Football Queensland production for the Westfield FFA Cup. Michael Flynn speaking.